Welcome to another edition of Season 23 of RGV Stars, live with Alex Arabia and Isaac Medina. Remember, RGV Stars is
the premier platform for showcasing Rio Grande Valley talent.
And the RGV Celebrities Place to Be. Celebrities and community leaders like the mayor of the city of Donna, Mayor David Moreno. Thank you for being here.
Thank you. Thank you for the opportunity to be here.
And today our viewers will get the chance to know more about you, about your career and your background, achievements, obstacles, future goals for yourself and for the city of Donna, and anything else that you want to share. Sounds good?
Of course, yes.
Awesome. So, Mayor, we're super excited to have you here. Tell us a little bit about where you're from, what you studied, and how you got involved and you became the mayor of Donna.
Well, born and raised in Donna, lived there all my life. I'm a product of Donna Independent School District. Went to UTPA back then, now it's UT-RGV. Received my bachelor's in education and my master's in educational leadership. I worked with the Donna Independent School District for 34 years as a teacher, as a assistant principal, and then retired as the career technical education director.
Wow. So a long career in education. Thank you for everything you did for the students.
Thank you. Thank you.
In your different roles. Which of those roles did you enjoy the most? Being a teacher, a principal, or was it equal?
You know what? I enjoyed both being the principal of a campus, but I have to say that the CTE director, because you see those kids at the end that they come out with not only a diploma, high school diploma, they come out with a certification or a license. You know, we always want to be optimistic that all our kids are going to go to college, but the reality is, and we also want to be realists, that a lot of the kids aren't going to go. There's different factors and so forth, but if they can come out with a certification or a license, you know, that gives them a step ahead, you know, where they can start some type of career.
They will open many doors for them.
Yes.
At a young age.
Yes.
And being a mayor, serving the community in that capacity, is it something that you always envisioned?
No, never. Never involved in student council or anything in high school or middle school or anything like that, or college. I think it was a lot of encouragement from my father and my siblings that got me into this. You know, a lot of people talk about, you know, situations that are going on, but you got to really get involved if you want to make a difference. And so I think that was for me what got me to run for commissioner and then for mayor.
You were a commissioner first for how long?
I was a commissioner for 3 years back in 2020, and then I decided to run for mayor in 2023.
And how long has the experience been so far?
Yeah, exactly.
The experience has been great. You know, I thought I knew a lot of people, but being the mayor, you know, now I get to meet a lot, you know, all the business owners and so forth, a lot of people that I didn't get to know before. So it's been amazing. It's been amazing, an amazing journey right now. It's not over. It's just starting for Donna. Donna's ready to explode in so many areas. So it's been exciting, an exciting 1.5 years. Some people think, hey, being commissioner and mayor is the same thing. No. You know, when I was commissioner for 3 years, and you know, I would talk to people, but now everybody wants to talk to the mayor.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk to the commissioner. I want to talk to the mayor. Even though I've got amazing city council members that are with me, and doing great things for our city with a great vision.
Awesome.
So you've been a product of Donna your entire life. What are some of the things that you look forward to changing or improving in Donna now that you hold the highest seat in the land of Donna?
Well, great question. You know, one of the things that I'm most proud of right now is, and when we talk about things like this, it's improving the quality of life for the people in our community, providing opportunities not only for the kids in our community, but for community members that they see other people from other communities enjoy. It's our responsibility as political leaders there to provide those opportunities for our kids, for our community, and so forth. I'll give you one example. In the last 1.5 years, we've paved more streets than have been paved in Donna in the last 30 years.
Wow, that's huge.
So, I mean, very proud of that. It's just starting right now, but I'm excited. Believe me, I get goosebumps every time I start talking about these things.
Yeah.
Because for so long, our Wesco from the east had been in a sense, eating us up from the east and Alamo from the west. And so now we're exploding. And hey, give us some room because it's our turn. And it's Donna's turn. So
awesome.
we're in the heart of the valley. We're in the great place,
Yes.
right in the middle. So I'm excited
handle
about
also the negativity. I mean, sometimes there's complaints, and it's hard to make everybody happy.
There's
How do you deal with that?
You know, the good comes with the bad as well. You know, you're gonna have those haters out there, this and that. You know,
Even if you're doing the best job with the best intentions.
Man, you can walk on water, but you know, they'll say, "Hey, well, but you got your feet dirty, or your feet wet, or your boots wet, and so forth." But my thing is, you keep the most important thing. The most important thing, you have to talk. You have to talk to everybody, and I do. Whether you voted for me, didn't vote for me, hey, I'm going to talk to you because that's the type of person I am.
You know, you're the mayor for everybody.
Yes,
in
for everybody in Donna, whether you voted for me or not. But you know what? You keep the most important thing, and by that I mean you listen to them, but don't lose focus on what needs to happen and the decisions that you need to make for the community. Because if you focus on all this negativity and so forth, when do you have time to actually do the things that need to be done there for the city? So I'm excited about that.
So what are some of the things that have been going on in Donna since you've been a mayor, and what's the future gonna look like?
We've got a lot of retail coming in. I'm excited about all the investors and developers that are coming in wanting to talk to us and so forth. We've got two big projects. One of them is the wastewater expansion plan that we have, because if we want economic development, we got to be able to have the infrastructure to support, you know, all the industry and all the retail and everything that's coming in. Plus, we have a bridge with connecting to Rio Bravo.
That's right.
That we are working on right now. We're just past passenger vehicles are passing, but we're working on the expanding of the bridge to allow commercial trucks to come in from the south to the north. We're averaging about 60,000 passenger cars passing every month. So from Mexico this way and so forth. So we're excited about all that traffic. It just means more sales tax and so forth for our community, where we can continue to pave streets, develop parks and so forth that our kids
What are some of the new restaurants and stores that have opened up or will open up in the near future?
Well,
if you can share it.
Well,
an exclusive for our
Well, I'll share what's in the works right now. In fact, we're very excited about Cheddar's. That is about to open. It's about to open in about a month. We have Alta that's going to open right before the Christmas season, so we're excited about that. Bath and Body. We have other developers that are coming in, talking to us about big chain restaurants that are coming in, so we're excited about that.
So you see Donna expanding a lot in the next few years.
Man, it's going to explode, and we have the land. It's very promising right now, but that international bridge expansion is going to be big for us.
Yeah, a big project right there.
Yes.
What are some of the role models, or your role models, people that you admire, look up to, that maybe help mold the mayor and his decision making? Well,
you know, it started with us from a very young age with my parents. I would say my parents, I mean, they encourage me. They've been there with me at my lowest and at my highest, and they've always instilled in us, not only in myself but my siblings. They've instilled in us, you know, that we need to give back to our community. And you know, all my siblings are also teachers. Have been teachers there for the school district in Donna. All of them in Donna. So you know, it's about our community. We've had a chance. You know, when I became an administrator, I had a chance to go to other districts, but no, it was for the city of Donna. You know, I tell my girls, I've got two beautiful girls in college and at the universities, and I tell them, don't you ever forget, you know, who gave you the opportunity. It's the Donna Independent School District that educated you and put you in the position that you're at, so you can come back one day and give back to our community.
Amen to that.
Hello to all the educators in Donna.
Oh yes,
who are watching.
Big time.
Yeah, how many siblings do you have?
I have 5.
5 siblings.
Well, actually 4 and myself.
And they're all teachers?
All of them.
Wow. What would you consider your biggest achievement and also your biggest obstacle in your professional career?
My professional career, when I was, well, I'll start with this. When I was a CT director, when I first went into being CT director, I believe we had about 14 programs. By the time I left, we had more than doubled the number of programs there. It just means more opportunities for the kids. Not everybody, like I mentioned before, not all our kids are going to go to college or universities, but it's just giving them those opportunities so they can have a stepping stones for a brighter future. If I can add, I'm sorry, I get passionate about all this, but I'm telling a little story. There's a Donna North young lady that graduated as a CMA, certified medical assistant, that I had gone to visit with a teacher, had gone to visit her home. It was a very humble home. That's all I got to say about that. But she lived with her sister and her mom. And right out of high school, after graduating, her teacher got her a job with a traveling foot doctor that they go to bases throughout the United States, earning about $90,000. Wow. That was life changing for that young lady and for her family, for the whole family. So. Wow, I get passionate about those things, and that's what we're here for.
Making a positive difference.
Yes.
That's what it's all about, definitely. What are your future goals personally? Where do you see yourself in the next 5 to 10 years?
Right now, as of right now, I've got my hands full being a full-time mayor and so forth. I see myself running at least one more term for mayor.
Term is 4 years?
4 years. So I believe it's in 2027.
2027.
Will be the next term. So I look forward to running at least one more term, and then after that, I don't know. I had a lot of plans, going into retirement. A lot of things on my bucket list that I haven't had a chance to. I tell myself, man, you're working now more than you did when you were before you got retired. But you know what? I didn't come here to make a life out of politics, being a mayor. What I did is I came to make a difference. Yeah. And that's what I'm trying to do.
How about like Congress, Senate, or those possibilities?
Oh man, I try to watch. Believe me, I try to watch the news, and they're so polarized, and everything that they do.
Very divisive.
It doesn't matter if one group says it's the sky is red. This one's gonna say no, it's yellow, and stuff like that. They got to get back down to what's important. Again, keep the most important thing the most important thing. And a lot of times it's just because they said this, they said that, something different, and they forget about what's important, which is the American people.
Yeah, before the party, definitely.
And where can we find you on social media?
I'm very active with my Facebook. I know it's for the older crowd, but hey, I'm up there. Donna Mayor David Moreno. Okay. Plus, I also encourage people to look us up on our city webpage as well.
What's the website?
Cityofdonna.com. Yes.
Okay.
City of Donna.
Awesome.
A closing remark, a closing message for the fans, for the viewers of RGV Stars.
Well, I just first of all thank you all for providing this platform and getting out information to people that might not have an opportunity to hear from us, or to hear from different mayors, like you mentioned, that you all interview mayors. But to the citizens of Donna, just know that new businesses are coming in, that we have amazing employees, and we have programs and projects that are coming to fruition that are going to make a big difference there for the city of Donna.
So the future of Donna looks bright.
Very bright.
Very bright. Awesome.
Thank you so much. And we wish you the best. More success.
Thank you.
More blessings in your future.
Thank you. Thank you.
Pleasure to have you.
No,
here,
pleasure's mine. Thank you.
And this was another edition of season 23 of RGV Stars, live with Alex Arabia and Isaac Medina. Remember, RGV Stars is
the premier platform for showcasing Rio Grande Valley talent.
and the RGV Celebrity Space to Be. Until next time.
See you guys.